I want to talk about something that resonates deeply with each of us: the pursuit of peace in our lives. In a world that often feels chaotic and overwhelming, finding that inner tranquility is not just a luxury, it is essential for our well-being. However, to achieve this peace, we must first recognize and stop certain habits and behaviors that hold us back. Let's explore 8 critical things you must stop doing to live more peacefully. First, stop comparing yourself to others. In this age of social media, it's all too easy to look at others and feel like we're falling short. But let me tell you something: everyone has their own journey, their own battles. Focus on your growth, your progress, and celebrate your uniqueness. Comparison only steals your joy. Second, stop holding grudges. Grudges are like weights tied around your ankles, dragging you down. Holding on to resentment only breeds negativity and robs you of the peace you deserve. Forgiveness isn't about the other person, it's about freeing yourself. Release that burden and watch your spirit soar. Third, stop overcommitting yourself. In our quest to please others, we often stretch ourselves too thin. Learn to say no. Your time and energy are precious. Prioritize the commitments that truly matter to you, and don't be afraid to step back from obligations that drain you. Peace comes from balance. Fourth, stop worrying about the future. Anxiety about what lies ahead can rob us of our peace today. Instead of worrying, practice being present. Focus on what you can control and trust that you have the strength to handle whatever comes your way. Live in the now, it's where life truly happens. Fifth, stop engaging in negative self-talk. The words you speak to yourself shape your reality. Stop the cycle of negativity. Replace those self-doubts with affirmations of strength and resilience. Remember, your inner voice should be your biggest supporter, not your harshest critic. Sixth, stop avoiding difficult conversations. Peace is not the absence of conflict, it's the ability to navigate it with grace. Avoiding tough discussions only leads to misunderstandings and unresolved issues. Approach these conversations with honesty and openness, and you'll find that they often lead to deeper connections and greater understanding. Seventh, stop surrounding yourself with toxic people. The company you keep can either lift you up or bring you down. Evaluate your relationships and let go of those that drain your energy and happiness. Surround yourself with those who inspire and uplift you, creating an environment that fosters peace. Eighth, stop ignoring your needs. Your well-being is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Stop neglecting your mental, emotional, and physical health. Prioritize self-care and make time for the things that bring you joy and fulfillment. You cannot pour from an empty cup, so fill yours first. As we reflect on these 8 things to stop doing, remember that the journey to peace is a continuous one. It requires effort and commitment, but the rewards are profound. By letting go of what no longer serves you, you pave the way for a life filled with tranquility, joy, and purpose. Embrace the change and watch how it transforms your life. In today's fast-paced, hyper-connected world, the tendency to compare ourselves to others is more pervasive than ever. With the rise of social media platforms, we are constantly exposed to curated glimpses of other people's lives, achievements, and successes. This constant stream of information can lead us to fall into the trap of comparison, where we measure our worth against someone else's highlights. The reality is that comparison is often an illusion, distorting our perception of what constitutes success, happiness, or fulfillment. When we fixate on the seemingly perfect lives of others, we lose sight of our own unique journey and the progress we have made. Each of us is on our own path, shaped by our experiences, challenges, and aspirations. What works for someone else may not work for you, and that's perfectly okay. Embracing your individuality is essential to cultivating peace within yourself. The pressure to conform to societal standards or to match someone else's timeline can be incredibly stifling. It breeds feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt, making us feel as if we are constantly falling short of expectations. Instead of celebrating our achievements, we may find ourselves fixating on what we lack, which only perpetuates a cycle of negativity. Breaking free from the habit of comparison requires intentional effort and self-awareness. First, it's important to acknowledge when you're engaging in comparison. Notice the feelings that arise when you see someone else's success or lifestyle. Do you feel inspired or do you feel diminished? Understanding your emotional response can help you identify patterns and triggers that lead you down this path. One effective strategy is to practice gratitude. Regularly take time to reflect on your own accomplishments and the blessings in your life, no matter how small they may seem. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you don't have to what you do have, allowing you to appreciate your journey. Celebrate your milestones, your growth, and the lessons you've learned along the way. Another crucial aspect is to curate your environment. Consider who and what you expose yourself to online and in your daily life. Surround yourself with people who uplift and encourage you rather than those who make you feel less than. Seek inspiration from others, but do so without allowing their journeys to overshadow your own. The path to peace lies in understanding that your worth is not defined by external comparisons. You are unique with your own strengths and talents that deserve recognition and celebration. By focusing on your personal growth and embracing your individuality, you can foster a sense of peace and fulfillment that is genuinely yours. Mindfulness is a practice rooted in being fully present in the moment, aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. In a world filled with distractions, social media notifications, constant emails, and the relentless pace of life, cultivating mindfulness has become essential for maintaining inner peace. It allows us to step back from the chaos, providing clarity and perspective that can often elude us. By practicing mindfulness, we learn to engage with the present moment rather than getting caught up in past regrets or future anxieties. The essence of mindfulness lies in awareness. When we are mindful, we become observers of our thoughts and emotions instead of being overwhelmed by them. This shift in perspective can be transformative. Instead of letting negative thoughts spiral out of control, mindfulness teaches us to acknowledge them without attaching significance or judgment. For instance, if you feel anxious about an upcoming event, mindfulness helps you recognize that anxiety is just a feeling, not an absolute truth. This realization can reduce the power those thoughts have over your mental state. Incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine doesn't have to be complicated. Simple practices such as deep breathing, meditation, or even mindful walking can help ground you in the present moment. Take a few minutes each day to sit quietly, focusing on your breath. Notice the sensations in your body, the sounds around you, and the thoughts that arise. This practice not only calms the mind, but also enhances your ability to respond to stressors with greater equanimity. Mindfulness also encourages a non-judgmental acceptance of your experiences. In doing so, you cultivate compassion for yourself. Often, we are our harshest critics, berating ourselves for mistakes or perceived shortcomings. Mindfulness allows us to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding, creating a more supportive inner dialogue. Mindfulness extends beyond formal practices. It can be woven into everyday activities. When eating, for example, take the time to savor each bite. Notice the flavors, textures, and aromas. Engaging fully in such simple acts helps reinforce the habit of being present, enriching your experiences and creating a deeper sense of satisfaction. The practice of mindfulness is about reclaiming your attention and focusing it on the here and now. By doing so, you create space to experience life more fully, appreciating the beauty in each moment. This awareness fosters a profound sense of peace, allowing you to navigate life's ups and downs with greater resilience. In a world that often pushes us to hurry and multitask, embracing mindfulness can be a powerful antidote, guiding us toward a more serene and fulfilling existence. Prioritizing peace in your life is not just a passive wish. It requires intentional choices and actions that align with your values and well-being. In a society that often glorifies busyness and productivity, the notion of prioritizing peace can feel counterintuitive. However, when you consciously choose to create a peaceful environment, you lay the groundwork for a more fulfilling and harmonious life. This journey begins with the understanding that peace is not merely the absence of conflict, but the presence of serenity and contentment within yourself. To prioritize peace, you must first evaluate what truly matters to you. Identify your core values and what brings you joy and fulfillment. This might involve spending time with loved ones, pursuing hobbies, or engaging in activities that nourish your spirit. By consciously aligning your daily actions with your values, you create a sense of purpose that enhances your overall sense of peace. When you invest time in things that genuinely matter to you, you foster a deeper connection to yourself and your surroundings. Setting boundaries is crucial in the pursuit of peace. In our interconnected world, it's easy to become overwhelmed by demands from work, family, and friends. Learning to say no to obligations that drain your energy or do not serve your well-being is an act of self-care. Establishing boundaries not only protects your time and energy, but also sends a message to others about what you value. This practice can significantly reduce stress, allowing you to focus on what truly brings you joy and tranquility. Creating a peaceful environment also extends to your physical space. Decluttering your surroundings can have a profound impact on your mental state. A clean, organized environment promotes clarity and reduces feelings of anxiety. Take the time to create a space that feels calming and reflects your personal style. Surround yourself with items that inspire and uplift you, and remove anything that contributes to feelings of chaos or negativity. Cultivating a positive mindset is essential in prioritizing peace. This means consciously choosing to focus on the good, even in challenging situations. Practicing gratitude daily can shift your perspective, allowing you to appreciate what you have rather than fixating on what you lack. When you cultivate an attitude of gratitude, you become more resilient to stressors and better equipped to handle life's challenges. Prioritizing peace is about making conscious choices that enhance your well-being. It requires a commitment to self-awareness, self-care, and mindfulness. By embracing this journey, you not only improve your own quality of life, but also contribute to a more peaceful world around you. Each small step you take toward prioritizing peace can create ripples of positivity, inspiring others to embark on their own journeys towards serenity and fulfillment. Letting go of negativity is a crucial step toward achieving inner peace and emotional well-being. Our minds are often cluttered with harmful thoughts, toxic relationships, and self-destructive habits that hinder our ability to live fulfilling lives. Recognizing and releasing these negative influences can profoundly impact our overall mental health and pave the way for a more peaceful existence. One of the first aspects to consider in this journey is the impact of negative thoughts. Many of us engage in self-critical thinking, allowing negative beliefs to define our self-worth. This internal dialogue can be insidious, leading us to doubt our abilities and potential. To break this cycle, it's essential to practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend facing similar challenges. By challenging negative thoughts and reframing them into more constructive narratives, you can create a healthier internal dialogue. For example, instead of thinking, "I always fail," shift your perspective to "I'm learning and growing with each experience." This shift not only fosters resilience, but also encourages a sense of empowerment. Another critical element in letting go of negativity involves recognizing and releasing toxic relationships. Surrounding ourselves with individuals who drain our energy or bring out the worst in us can have a detrimental effect on our mental and emotional health. These toxic relationships can manifest in various forms: friends who belittle you, colleagues who undermine your efforts, or family members who perpetuate drama. It's vital to assess these relationships and understand their impact on your life. While it may be difficult to distance yourself from those who have been part of your life for a long time, prioritizing your well-being is essential. Setting boundaries or even severing ties with toxic individuals can create space for healthier, more supportive relationships that nurture your growth and happiness. Letting go of negative habits is equally important. This might include compulsive behaviors, procrastination, or excessive worry. Identifying these patterns is the first step toward change. Once you recognize the habits that hold you back, you can replace them with healthier alternatives. For instance, if you find yourself constantly scrolling through social media and comparing yourself to others, consider replacing that time with activities that enrich your life, reading, exercising, or spending quality time with loved ones. Mindfulness practices can also aid in letting go of negativity. Engaging in mindfulness meditation allows you to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. This practice can help you detach from negative emotions, allowing them to pass through you rather than become an integral part of your identity. Letting go of negativity is a transformative process that empowers you to reclaim your peace and happiness. By releasing harmful thoughts, distancing yourself from toxic relationships, and adopting healthier habits, you create a foundation for a more fulfilling and joyful life. This journey is not always easy, but with commitment and intention, it can lead to profound personal growth and emotional resilience. Embrace this journey and watch how it opens doors to a more peaceful and empowered existence.